Hello and welcome to Laminar Flow Windscreen Adjuster Kit you should have received through the post. Included in your kit is an M6 locking nut. You have a female T-grip, 4 of those, 8 male T-grips, 16 flat washers, 8 crinkle washers. You have the fixing kit for the bike, and then with their flat washers, and you have the fixing kit for the windscreen with 2 flat washers per bolt. You have 4 connecting arms, the base brackets and the top brackets. The tools you'll need to connect the kit to it is an 8mm, 10mm and then a 3 Allen key. Now you should have already taken your windscreen off your bike, ensuring that you keep the plastic still on. Now, first thing you'll need is the M5 15mm screws. Just thread that in with a washer on the top side. Thread it through the windscreen with a top bracket ready to receive it. Putting the top bracket on like this, and you get your next 15mm M5 screw. You're just going to screw that in underneath, as you can see here. Through it goes. Now, as you can see, your top bracket fits on there without any problems. You're now going to put a washer and then the M5 locking nut on top. My advice here is that you put them on, tighten them up so they just go onto the nylon locking nut. Don't tighten them to the full amount yet, but you'll be just using an 8 spanner and then your 3 Allen key. And you just tighten it a little bit, but just allow the bracket to move slightly. As you can see, it's not fully tightened there. Just a little tightener. There we go. You're now going to replicate this motion that I've done there with the other side bracket. It's going to fit on like that, using exactly the same technique as before. What you're trying to do is, once they're set up, you're going to try and get them parallel, so they run parallel. You're then going to attach the locking arms. You need first, followed by a flat washer, and then you're going to screw that into the arm, as you can see here. You're then going to screw that into the top bracket, and then you're going to replicate. You're going to put a flat washer on and then a locking nut on. So I'll repeat that. It's T-grip followed by a flat washer followed by flat washer followed by the arm followed by the top bracket followed by a flat washer and the locking nut. As you can see, I'm just screwing this on, and just so it comes proud of the nylon thread there. That's a locked bracket, it's still movable. I'm just going to repeat that 4 times. So it's the flat washer onto the T-grip, T-grip onto the bracket arm on the inside of the top bracket, screw that through to put another flat washer on, and then the nylon nut. Just screw that in until you hit the nylon thread. These is just 2 flat washers, the male and a nut with the locking nylon. Now the arms should be able to rotate through use of hands. You're then going to replicate that on both, ensuring that the brackets are mounted on the inside. I repeat, the inside of the top bracket. Next bit is going to be putting the base brackets onto the bike. So for this you'll need the base brackets, and then you'll need the long 24mm M5 screws. You'll also need the 3 Allen key. So taking 2 of those screws and the washers, the M5 washers, flat washers, you're going M5 screw through a flat washer and through into the bracket. The bracket can be mounted on the top setting or the bottom setting. I'm putting it here on the bottom setting. Just to give you an idea, I'm 6'4" in proportion, and with this windscreen adjuster I find it 100% adequate on its bottom setting. So as you can see here, I'm just screwing in the screws as you would your windscreen, but instead of using your windscreen, I've got the bracket instead, the base bracket. Now you want to screw these 24mm M5 screws in, but not fully tight yet. You'll do the tightening when you've got both brackets on, because again these 2 brackets, the left and the right bracket, need to be on parallel, so that the slider adjuster section of the base bracket will run parallel to each other. You can see here, I'm just gonna. Now that's the other side bracket done, and they're now running parallel there. Now it's time for us to attach the screen to the bike. For this you need your male T-grip. You need to make sure you put your washers on, crinkle washer on first, flat washer, then it goes into the bracket. Again, it's crinkle washer first, then flat washer. The crinkle washers ensure that with vibrations from your bike, the male and the female T-grips don't come loose. You're then going to offer up your bracket system to each other. You're going to ensure that the bracket arms fit on the inside of the base brackets, and then you're just going to a little bit of screwing and push the male T-grip into the slot. Slightly tight fit makes it a lot easier, because you can, as you can see, you can just leave it while you fetch another crinkle washer and another flat washer, and you grab the female T-grip. You're then going to put the flat washer on first, followed by the crinkle washer. So that's flat washer first, followed by a crinkle washer, and then you're going to put the female T-grip on, and just screw that on. No need to tighten that quite yet. The flexibility helps putting more of the screws on. So again, I'm going to grab another crinkle washer and a flat washer. And you're going to put the flat washer on first here, and then the crinkle washer, and then you're going to put the female T-grip on. Now, because of the acute angles on the bike bracket, you only need to tighten one of the T-grips at a time. Now we're going to do the bottom bracket. Again, the same arrangement. You're going to put crinkle washer on the near side of the T-grip, and then you're going to put a flat washer onto the bracket. And you're going to screw it through both the bracket systems. As you can see here, screwing it through. Then you're then going to get another flat washer and a crinkle washer, and you're going to put the flat washer so that it touches the bracket arms, and then you're going to put the crinkle washer so that it touches the female T-grip. There you go. I'm now going to put the female T-grip on. And you're just screwing the male into the female there. And you're going to replicate that on the other side. Same washer arrangement, making sure that it's the crinkle washer that's in contact with the male or female connector. And the final thing is to put your rubbers back onto the front of your screen. At this stage we haven't adjusted it, but it is ready for adjustment. So with these on, you can now adjust your windscreen and enjoy your riding.